airways I haven't been on ever. So I can only imagine the nerves going on through me. Thank God I didn't eat none of my mother's spaghetti last night. So for you guys that don't know me, I'm the guy from Mental Health, Airman Chevalier, Austin Chevalier, everybody calls me Chevy. I'm also that guy that doesn't smile at the front desk. And there's a pretty big reason as to why I don't smile at the front desk of Mental Health. And it's the last two words I just said. It's mental health. Nobody really wants to come in and, you know, see this guy smiling at them like Chris Rock, like, how you doing? Nobody wants that. Fill up number 2, please. No, I try to be professional, and I'm just like, all right, how you doing? Can I check your ID? Fill out number 2. They're probably like, okay, now I feel like I'm in a prison. Well, I'd rather than feel like a prison than like I'm on my way to getting a ticket to harassment by some crazy man. And you know, working the front desk anywhere is pretty hard. You've got to be a good liar. You've got to be able to people staring at you all the time. Working in mental health, you get some scary people sometimes, and you know, thank God that glass is there. That there's a hole in the bottom that people can clearly just stick their hand through and shoot me from outside. You know, there's nothing great about. What's the point of having a like 4 centimeter thick piece of glass in front of me when there's a big old hole that I can stick my left leg through? God only knows what else can stick through there. I've like in my past, I've kind of backed up a little bit because I'm afraid of getting strangled by some people. And you know, sometimes people are like, well, okay, this guy seems like he hates his life. I don't hate my life. I'm just trying not to die every day. So, you know, I'm just trying to do my job as well. We have a million phone calls going on and everything else. So, you know, sometimes people at the front desk or coming up to the front desk, my friend's primary care, they're like, hey, what the hell do you do all day? Do you just sit there? I'm like, no, I don't just sit there. I'm constantly in worry, and I'm always I'm getting the job done. I'm waiting for that lunatic to come running through the door and shoot me through that hole because nobody was smart enough to use something like a freaking intercom you use at the theater. There's a process improvement. Get something like that because I don't want to get shot through a hole. I don't want people calling my parents, oh yeah, he died at 21 because, not because he died of alcoholism, he died because he got shot by a lunatic. We gotta get that fixed. So I'm not being lazy in mental health. I'm just surviving. Speaking of laziness, you want to know what real laziness is? I'm 20 years old, and everybody my age plays Xbox. There's a new Xbox out called Xbox One, and it comes with this thing called Kinect. You can talk to it, and you can also press buttons. What is faster, if I say Xbox on or press a button? By the time the word X comes out of my mouth, a button is pressed. I know people who just yell at their Xbox. That's pretty lazy. They'll be like, Xbox on. Okay, a couple seconds pass by. Xbox on. A few more seconds pass by. Xbox on, please! Dude, stop yelling and press the freaking button. It's not that hard. It takes half a millisecond to put your thumb down on the button versus screaming at your Xbox for 45 minutes. There's no point in doing that. That's what laziness is. You know, that's the kind of person who walks by the self-checkout at the commissary, and it's like, okay, I have one item. It's this thing of peanut butter. But you know what? I'm too lazy to scan it. So I'm going to go bypass, stand in line for 45 minutes, like I'll yell at my console for 45 minutes. Because I'm too lazy to put something, make it go beep, and put it in a bag. That's also the same type of person that goes to the mall, sees this huge line full of people, multiply this entire room by 26, that's how many people are standing at the elevators. Meanwhile, there's crickets jumping across the stairs, going up to the next level at the mall. That's the same type of person that's going to use the elevator and stand in line for another 45 minutes. Also, speaking of laziness, something I thought about last night actually, this country is getting very lazy. Obesity's going crazy, and you've got kids, like my sister told me last night, in school, not standing up for the Pledge of Allegiance. I don't think that should be allowed, period. You need to stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. Second of all, This kid's excuse for not standing up to the Pledge of Allegiance?
I just want to sit.
Okay? You just want to sit down? You're too lazy to just make a movement to stand up and put your arm across your chest? Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And that's really respectful. Speaking of respect, I understand how the military works. It's all built on respect. But sometimes, don't you think some of the things we do are pretty ridiculous? It kind of, like, it makes you wonder. From day one of basic training, everybody, whether you're a lieutenant colonel or, you know, you're an airman, we all know what basic training was like. We're all screwing around in the main lobby, and then all of a sudden, you hear that dude coming with the hat that freaking signals danger, and all of a sudden, like cockroaches, you all just spread back to your beds and start folding socks. That's another thing that makes no sense about the military to me. I spent 75% of my basic training folding socks. It teaches attention to detail. Well, can we paint instead of folding socks? I'm sick of folding socks. That's all I did. I was the sock guy. How about when a colonel walks into the room, all of a sudden everybody jumps up like meerkats? Every single time, it never fails. Doesn't matter where you go, you know. Sometimes I wish I was a colonel. I would take advantage of that. You know, for commander's calls, when they walk in with like the command chief behind them, and then, you know, a bunch of other people, why do they never play the Star Wars theme with Darth Vader? I'm pretty sure they should start doing that. If I was a colonel, I'd come walking in like this, watching stages of people just lifting up. I would take full advantage of that. I hope I'm a colonel one day, so and I'll be a nice guy though. I'm Colonel Chevy, rise. And you just rise. All over the place. You know, people are super picky in the military. It's crazy just nitpicking everything. Like, everything's got to be a certain inch from over here, and if it's like half an inch over, suddenly you're just getting freaking smacked across the face. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not in that generation. Apparently people used to hit people with those dangerous hats. I'm so glad I was in that. Now the worst is, you know, you get a slap on your wrist and you get to go like wash the bathroom with like clear Clorox wipes and stuff, not toothbrushes like my father. So I'm thankful for that. Speaking of nitpicking things, I'm a person full of pet peeves, and it's just ridiculous to me some of the things people complain about. Watching Scooby-Doo a couple weeks ago, because I'm 20 and I don't care that I'm watching Scooby-Doo. You know, I'm never going to grow up. I don't want to be some old person that's just like watching Wheel of Fortune or something. We're watching Scooby-Doo, and my friend looks next to me and he's like, man, nobody would have a ladder that tall. Go up in this one, look. Okay, it's a cartoon. These same people are constantly nitpicking everything that's wrong with every movie, video game, TV show that's unrealistic. Have you ever thought to yourself that maybe it's made for entertainment, it's not supposed to be realistic? And we're talking about ladders in a show where a dog talks. There's not a dog, and they're going, Ricky! And the next thing you know, oh, that ladder's way too tall. There's no way that guy can go up. Why are they running so fast? How's all that like smoke up here, you know, right above their legs, right before they go? But they're not going to question the talking dog. Or how about like one of my friends like, I didn't like Guardians of the Galaxy, which by the way was a great movie. Yeah. I didn't like it because, you know, it just wasn't realistic enough for me. A movie in space with a talking raccoon played by American Sniper. Again, entertainment, people. Nobody wants to freaking watch a movie where, you know, the raccoon doesn't talk and everybody's just sitting at a desk. Okay, that's great. Also, people who talk during movies and stuff. Right before anything happens, I could be sitting down with one of my friends watching a movie. I've never seen it before. Hey, Chevy, what's this guy about to do? I don't know. Watch the movie. It's not that hard. Hey, Chevy, why didn't he do that? I don't know. We're going to find out soon. Just shut up and watch the movie, okay? I'm playing a video game for the first time. Just bought it. Took off the shrink wrap, put it in. Hey, what's this game about? I'll tell them what it's about. What's gonna happen at the end? I don't know. Did I not just put the disc in the thing and scream at my Xbox for 45 minutes? And it's just ridiculous to me. People do that, talking during movies, nitpicking everything. You know what? For everybody out there that has a problem with that kind of thing, go ahead and go out and make your video game about surviving in the woods and doing nothing. Or go ahead and watch a TV show about a guy that sits at a front desk, does nothing, puts people on hold so he can poke his mother back on Facebook. Because that's more important than everything. Always pay attention to your mother before anything else. And then how your movie will end, for those people that want to know how it's going to end, the kid doesn't smile and he gets shot.